Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian. Stephen the Jupiterian. Yes, here with a look at the coming full moon on February 12th. I'm going to pull up or share with you the chart now. I think I have it shared, right? Yes. And so here we are. Yes. We have on February 12th at 5:53 a.m. We have a full moon. The moon is at 24 degrees, right? Yes. I'm going to stop my share. I'm going to share this again with you. There you go. Yes. So 5:53 a.m. on the West Coast, which will be 8:53 a.m. Well, it'll be morning, but that's when the full moon is occurring. It'll be later in the evening, or yeah, or afternoon on the other side of the pond in Great Britain. So yes, this is what's going on. We have the ascendant will be in Aquarius. Well, this will be on the West Coast. The ascendant will be different where you are, but this full moon is occurring at 5:53 a.m. on the West Coast. You would have to check to see your time zone. It'll be happening at 24 degrees, 6 minutes. The sun in Aquarius and the moon in Leo. This is going to be a very interesting full moon too, because, well, it's opposed the sun and Mercury. Well, is at 26 degrees, so that's like within 2 orbs away from this full moon. It's ahead of the full moon too, so on the 12th. And then, so it'll be very informative, communicative, creative time with this full moon in Leo. So yeah, we'll be feeling the full moon energy. And then let's see. We have Venus at 5, will be at 5 degrees of Aries at this time. And it'll be sextiling Pluto. Which will be very favorable time to do some things, take some action, take initiative, to get things moving. Actually, it's not going to be easy. You have to do something, and you need to put some effort into this. Even though sextile is a great is a very good aspect. You would need to empower yourself with Pluto will empower Venus and vice versa. Venus will empower Pluto. Venus using the power of Mars, because Venus is in the sign of Aries, where Mars rules, and Mars is in Cancer. So you need to take some initiative somehow, without being too drastic and doing things that may hinder instead of help. Actually, yeah, doing things that will hinder your progress. Well, is not the best thing at this time. Mars and Cancer. Anyway, actually, Mars and Cancer isn't great anyway in this sign. Excuse me. So it's a very creative time. And it's also, well, let's see. It's not really making any aspect to Jupiter, but it is sextile by sign too. So Jupiter, the sun, all these planets in Aquarius, Mercury, the sun, and Pluto, or I should say Pluto, the sun, and Mercury, because this Pluto is at 2 degrees, 24 minutes. The sun is at 24 degrees, 6 minutes. Ceres, 25 degrees, 32 minutes. So you need to, actually, you can also reap benefits and reap the benefits that you have sown in the past in communication, in with innovation, things that are innovative. Yeah, you can reap the rewards that you sowed to become more innovative, revolutionary, or even just unique and and well, it could also be unpredictable too, because Aquarius is very an unpredictable sign. With Mercury here, you're thinking outside the box. You're thinking, you may have some interesting insights also at this time. And with Jupiter in Gemini, the moon. Actually, let me see something. I want to show. Let's see. I'll get rid of that stuff. And the moon is also, oh yes, the moon is also opposing Mercury. Yes. So yeah, actually that's what I wanted to share with you. And Mars is still square to Chiron. So there's some kind of issue that you are going to be working on and toward to heal something, or this is still a square. Yeah. And the moon is also making a trine to Chiron. Still in the within orb trine to Chiron. So this is going to be very, very nice creative energy that you can work on to heal something, to work on things that are uncomfortable. But your Mercury and the sun opposing the moon, or the moon opposing the sun and Mercury and Ceres, is a very, very nice cooperative and creative point and time. So this full moon cycle will be very, very creative, very outside of the box thinking. When the moon opposed Pluto on the 12th or the 11th, wait, let's see, when did that go? Oppose Chiron. Oops, let's go hours. So it's on the 10th, yes. Monday the 10th. 2 days before this full moon. So yeah, we have this opposition from the moon to Pluto, which is the very start of this entire thing. And it's also trying to Jupiter still, and then it'll trine Chiron in the next day. Oh, let's go day. See, it trines Chiron, and then the 12th, we have this full moon, which is really cool. Let's go back. And there you go. 5:53 a.m. And then even 4:53 a.m. we're starting this full moon cycle. You can even feel it the day before or the day after. Yeah. The 11th and the 12th. You can start feeling this full moon energy wherever Leo and Aquarius are for you. For Capricorns, it's in your second house. And your 8th house of money. And then Aquarius, oh, this is in your 1st and your 7th house of you and other people. The 1st house is all about you, and then the moon, yeah, other people will be feeling, putting or imposing their emotions onto you. Possibly this could be they'll impose themselves, their emotional baggage onto you, possibly Aquarius. And then let's go moving on to Pisces. This is happening in your 12th and 6th house of work and past lives. This could be something that's hidden from you, something that you don't see, and people won't see you either. Or well, the spotlight is pretty much the sun. Well, the sun is in the 12th of hidden things. The 6th house is also hidden from you also, but this is the work that you do, the routines you have to do to function in the world, making sure your body and your mind are working, are not butting heads, because the moon is opposing Mercury. Just make sure you're taking care of your body and yourself and your mental health also, Pisces. And then we moving on to Aries, which this is your 11th and the 5th and 11th house. The moon in the 5th house is enthusiastic, things that you're enthusiastic about, things you enjoy doing, the fun things in life that you create and your creative outlets. It could be an entrepreneurial endeavor that you're working on, also that you're feeling a pull towards, and with friends and benefactors and social groups, even social alliances and causes, social causes. And then let's see, let's move on to Taurus. Well, Taurus, this is happening in your 4th and 10th house of home and your public reputation, how you are seen outside, out in the public, even your career, the 10th house, or your home and your mother. You could be feeling very close to your mother at this time with the moon in the 4th house, or to family, feeling closer to your roots. Yet you want to be heard and seen in your career and your public reputation. You may want to be more outspoken in your career and your public persona, how people see you in the world outside. Well, the first house is how they see you, Taurus. But this is your career, your public image. This is your persona. The first house is your persona. And then the moon is how you're feeling in your the 4th house is a very deep rooted house of family, your roots, deep rooted. Yes, your emotions will be you'll feel very emotional toward your family, your roots, your home, where you came from, your ancestors. Yes. And then let's move on to Gemini. Well, Gemini, this will be happening in your 9th and your 3rd house. A 9th house of foreign travel. Your belief system, your religious beliefs, your spiritual belief in God, religion, and higher education. And you're going to be feeling very close to your neighbors, maybe even siblings too, with the moon in the 3rd house here. neighbors, siblings, things like that. And for Gemini rising, this full moon happening in your 9th and 3rd house. So moving on to our Cancerians. Well, this is happening in your money house, Cancer, also, because we start with Capricorn. So this would be the 8th and the 2nd house of money, of inheritance, of investments, and your finance, how you're feeling about your finances, your money. Make sure that you're not overextending yourself, because that could be the Chironic wound here with Chiron squared Mars, where you're doing things that may be hurting you, and just be careful that you are investing in the right things, putting money away, saving your money, and not spending on emotion from things that because you're having an emotional, your emotions may be pulling you to spend money on things that will be like therapeutic for you. I wouldn't advise it, because there's going to be this Mars Chiron square that you're going to be feeling that you need to do something to alleviate this emotional thing happening here when the moon trines Chiron. That could be this residual emotional thing that Mars may help to may just decide, you know what, let's spend some things and make myself feel better. No, I would not advise that. If you need to, I would invest in things that are long lasting. Cancer. Okay. To our Leos. Leo, well, this is happening. This new moon is in your 1st house, Leo, and the sun is in your 7th house. So you may be feeling very close to your mother, because the moon is your mother in the 1st house. So you may be very close, feeling close to your mother, and with the moon here, and your father in the 7th house, the sun, which are opposing each other. So you may be feeling very emotional here, and other people may be imposing their will and their ideas onto you. Because the moon opposes Mercury. So other people's ideas, other people's may be communicating what they think that you need. Just be careful that you're following your own intuition, follow your own emotions. All right, Leo, on to our Virgo. Virgo, well, this full moon, well, is happening in your 12th house, even though the moon moved into Virgo. The sun is still at 24 degrees, this full moon on the 12th. Yeah, so the moon will be moving into Virgo later on tonight on the 12th. So, but in the morning, this full moon will be in your 12th and 6th house of health, finance, work, actually, this could be pets, actually, you may be coming with an idea for that you need you want to get a pet to uh, e- because your emotions will be very high here with the moon in the 12th. You may not even notice that you're feeling these things, but it'll be a very emotional time for you indeed. Um, things will, emotions may come to you through dreams, through sleep, when you're asleep, when you're unconscious, when you're not thinking of it. These emotions will come up for you, and you just, well, you may not want to deal with them, but you may delve into work and exercise routine to alleviate these emotional disturbances. You may lose some sleep also because of this too, thinking you need to do things, need to work on something. The 6th house is, yeah, is service. So you may be with Mercury in the 6th house, obviously. It's definitely about service. Okay. Libra. Well, this will be in your 11th and 5th house. The sun in your 5th house of fun, creativity, the moon in the 11th of social causes, friends and benefactors, social groups. You may be feeling you are may have a push-pull relationship here with your friends and what you want to do to be creative and entrepreneurial. You'll get some new creative ideas, especially with Mercury here and the sun, and Pluto will be bringing some empowerment to your creative projects. And if you have children, or if you want to have children, it's a good time for you to be with children, interacting with children, expressing your childlike enthusiasm, Libra. All righty, we're moving on to our Scorpios. Scorpio, well, this is going to be in your 4th and 10th house. The moon in the 10th, the sun in the 4th. This is the opposite of what I had said for Taurus, where the moon was in the 4th house and the sun was in the 10th. Well, this is all about what you need to focus on at the home. You'll be communicating about your ancestors, maybe, or your family. Your home actually may be expanding or revolutionizing something in your home, and the moon in the 10th house of your public reputation, you may be feeling you need to express this creative outlook through Leo is a very creative sign in the 10th house. Yeah, actually, this is, you'll feel like you may feel that you are on top of the world, but you need to focus on the home and your roots. Scorpio rising with this full moon. Next, Sagittarius. And yeah, well, since we started with Capricorn, Sagittarius, yes. Well, this is going to be occurring in your 9th house. Well, we already spoke about Gemini, this 9th and 3rd house polarization, but it's flipped. The moon will be in the ninth, the sun in the third. So you'll be feeling, having all the feels in your ninth house of religion, public, your belief systems, religious and philosophical beliefs also. The sun in the third, this could be your siblings, your neighborhood, short distance travel. You may feel that you want to go the distance for long distance travel also with the moon in your ninth house, transiting this full moon, transiting your ninth house of long distance travel. You may even feel that you want to, maybe you'll be reading a book on travel. We have Venus in the fifth house of creativity, children. So you may be creating something here with the moon. Well, since Venus is in the fifth house and Mars is transiting your eighth, it has been for a while. And so yeah, this is your spouse's money, other people's money, investments, things you need to invest in. And nothing is in this sign in Capricorn except for Urania and Pallas, Athena, which are asteroids. So yeah, there's not really much unless you have something at between 10 to 18, maybe 24 degrees of Capricorn in your chart, then you're going to have some kind of awakening here with Mars opposing you. And that's all I have for you all for today with this full moon coming up on February 12th. All right, well, I'm going to stop the share. And yes, actually, I will be doing a tarot card reading when we get closer to this full moon. And we'll be doing a full moon ritual in upcoming videos. And when we have the new moon in Pisces, right? Yes. We'll have the new moon in Pisces, I believe. Yes, February 27th. We'll have a full new moon in Pisces on February 27th. So this full moon first, we're going to be doing ritual. We're going to be using my drum here. And I also going to start using this book, reading from this book, The Sabian Symbols by Diana E. Roche, which is a really good book. Actually, I've been looking at things already, and I'm going to just start sharing what I've found in future videos. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here, and comment, make a comment, post a comment, and I will answer them. So, all right, take care, everybody. Happy full moon on the 12th. So that's like, yeah. 7 days away from today, yep. So it's 7 days away from today. A week from today. Yep. So, alrighty. With that, Take care, everybody, and happy full moon in Leo.